Well, 46-year-old David Chauchung, a registered sex offender living in Rockford, faces charges including possessing child sex abuse material and failing to register as a sex offender in Rockford. Police went to his workplace in the 800 block of Chestnut Street with a warrant for his arrest. As part of that warrant, officers searched his phone, reportedly finding child sex abuse material. According to the Illinois Sex Offender Registry, he was convicted of sexual assault in 2004 and federal child pornography crimes in 2006.